My name is Brenda, and welcome to Yoga Calm, ABC, a basic and calming yoga practice. This is session number 5. So what I'd like you to do is if you have any negative thoughts or things that are bothering you right now with the pandemic, the election, the storm cleanup after our land hurricane, I just want you to kind of gather those and throw them in the garbage bag. So just throw them in the garbage bag, put them aside, and let's not worry about them. And then I want you to put on your happy face. So if you can't see, this is a bath bomb with a smiley face on it. So let's put our smiles on as we start our practice. So we sit on the front edge of our block and placing one heel in front of the other and just let the knees fall open and relax. We can have our hands rest on our thighs or in our lap or on our heart. So let's go ahead and close the eyes. And we're going to start our practice by focusing on our breath as we try to slow it just a little, the in and the out. Belly breathing bigger and chest breathing smaller. It helps us calm the body and the mind by slowing the breath, as well as belly breathing bigger. So as we inhale through the nose, let the stomach rise, the ribs expand, the lungs fill. And then slowly exhale when you're ready. Feel free to sigh it out as you exhale. And let's continue to keep our thoughts on slow belly breathing for a few more rounds. And taking one more slow breath here, please. And then eyes open or closed as we bring our hands to heart center for chest and back opener. Draw the forearms together, lift up through the middle. Inhale, open to our side walls. And then exhale as the hands and forearms come back together and stay together as long as we can. So moving at our own speed throughout our practice. Our own range of motion. Let's do once more in this direction. And then reverse it. Come down through the middle. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Trying to keep the spine and head still as we move the arms, open up the chest and the back. Let's do one more. Good job. Active lateral flexion with our spine. Just go side to side, continuing to try to keep the weight even on the sit bones as we stretch out our side bodies. And then holding to one side, imagine you're dropping water out of your ear. And then reverse it. Inhale and exhale, returning center. Seated twist to our right. Right hand close to the glute, left hand on the outside of our thigh. Inhale, shoulders level. Exhale, rotate from the base of our spine first, one vertebra at a time. Remember, it's a gentle twist, never forcing a stretch or a pose. Inhale and exhale, derotate from the bottom up, come back center, changing sides. Left hand close to the glute, right hand on the outside of our thigh. Inhale, growing taller. Exhale, rotating when we're ready. So let's try to belly breathe still, massage our organs with our breath and our twists. Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center. Let's put the opposite foot in front or on top. And we're going to twist right and left one more time. So right hand close to the glute, left hand on the outside of our thigh. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, rotate. Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center. Let's do that once more to our left. Inhale, growing taller. Exhale, rotating when we're ready. Inhale, and exhale, derotate, come back center. Let's bring the soles of our feet today up together. Grab the toes or the ankles, and we'll do our butterfly. We'll just bounce the legs up and down. And when you're ready, release the flutter. Sit a little taller, and then exhale, hinge forward from the hips, our cobbler's pose. So hinging forward from the hips, shoulders are relaxed, our collarbones are wide. Let's try to take our breath into the tight areas where we feel the restrictions. As you exhale, if you wish, ease into it a little more or apply gentle, very gentle pressure to the inside of our legs. Trying to get the knees to come closer to the mat over time. Inhale and exhale, rise up. Good job. Let's butterfly one more time, please. And then release the flutter. Inhale, sit a little taller. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Try not to round at the waist. As we exhale, ease into it a little more, applying the gentle pressure if you choose. Inhale and exhale to rise. Good job. Let's come off our block, just place it behind us. And then we're going to extend our left leg long out in front. We're going to cross our right leg over our left, and we're going to hug our knee into our chest, right into the center. If you'd like a little more than having your left leg out, just bring it underneath you. Trying to have both sit bones down equally weighted. We're sitting nice and tall as we're hugging our knee into the center of our chest. And then if you'd like, go ahead and lean into it just a little bit. You can round your back and drop your head. You can think about bringing your nose towards your knee if you wish. Continuing to hug the knee in, stretching out the hips. And then go ahead and sit back up, shoulders in the same plane as the hips. Take the right arm up to the ceiling and then drop it close to the right glute. Push the floor away as we get even taller, and then hug the knee in as we rotate gently to our right. Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center. Untangle the legs. So right leg long out in front, foot flex, toes up. Cross the left leg over the right, hug the knee into the center of the chest. Keeping the right leg long, or if you wish, bring it underneath you. Try to have the weight even on the sit bones. Again, sit tall as we hug the knee into the center of our chest. And then if you wish, go ahead and lean into it. You can round the back, drop the head, nose to knee. Inhale and exhale, sit tall, shoulders and hips in the same plane. Left arm to the ceiling, drop it close to the glute, push the floor away, get tall as we hug the knee in and rotate to our left. Again, a gentle twist. Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center. Good job. Untangle the legs. Let's come to hands and knees, preparing for cat-cow. So our knees underneath our hip bones, wrists underneath our shoulders, starting with the neutral spine, and then exhale. Drop the tailbone down, hollow out the low belly, rounding our back up, arching it like a cat. Head hangs last. Inhale, cow, tailbone tilts up. Sitting bones open, round our spine down towards our mat. Draw the shoulder blades down and in, head comes up last. And then flowing back and forth, cat-cow. Imagine that we're rolling a marble up and down the spine. Or that bath bomb with a smiley face. Nice and slow. Let's do one more. Cow. Return to a neutral spine. Draw the big toes together and push back into extended child's pose. So knees can be together or apart, as wide as the mat. The block can go underneath the forehead or between the hips and the heels for a little support. Think about breathing into the back of the lungs. You can use the arms again to push yourself a little further back and down. And let's keep the arms long overhead. Lightly tuck the chin and round ourselves up through cat. When the shoulders get over the wrist, return to a neutral spine. And then let's come out to our plank. So we can be kneeling or on the toes. So again, hands and knees or hands and toes. If you're up on the toes, reach through the heels, flex those feet. Make the legs active, the muscles hug into bones. And when you're ready, exhale, down dog, hips up and back. So putting our body into an upside down V position. We're trying to get our arms to hug our head, our ears. Bring the gaze to the tip of the nose and breathe into the tight spots, the back side of the body, posterior stretch. Good job. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, come into your plank. Knees and hands or knees or toes and hands. And then lower the body as one unit. Top of the feet flat, elbows hug the ribs. Inhale. And exhale, half cobra. Float the crown of the head up and forward. And now let's rise and fall with our belly breath. Inhale. And exhale, return to the mat. Dig the feet in hip distance apart. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. So push the hips up and then back into our upside down V. And let's pedal the feet this time. Walk our dog. Keep the hands big, starfish hands. Engaging all the knuckles helps protect the wrist. Spread the weight out into the entire hand. One more breath here. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, shift forward into your plank. Hands and knees or hands and toes. Lower the body as one unit. Top of the feet flat, elbows hug the ribs. Inhale. And exhale, half cobra. The back of the neck is long, no wrinkles in the neck. So you'll still be gazing down at your mat and not the wall in front of you. Good. Inhale. And exhale, return to the mat. Push back into extended child. Again, big toes together, knees together or apart, whatever gets you more comfortable into extended child's pose. And now slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Lightly tuck the chin and let's roll ourselves up into seated diamond. And then coming up to kneeling. We're going to bring our right leg forward for our low lunge. Our hands can be on the muscle, on the block, or framing the foot on the mat. Try to have the upper back flat. It's really easy to round. So reach the sternum forward. Again, you can be high, middle, or low. Depends on where you need to be today. Sometimes it changes from day to day, practice to practice. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, crescent, lift and open. Gaze straight ahead or up. Shoulders relaxed. Heart lifting. Good. Inhale and exhale. Hands sweep forward, muscle or mat. Dig the left toes under, left knee off the mat if you wish. Gently squeeze the hips together. Inhale and exhale, warrior one. So draw the torso. So right over the hips, same plane. Grow your arms. They can be T, cactus, Y, completion, or anything you'd like. Again, relax the shoulders. Gently squeeze the hips together. Good. Hands to heart center. Let's go ahead and bow forward. Hands muscle, then mat. Preparing for one-legged down dog. Inhale and exhale. Right leg sweeps up and back. Point the toes and open up the hips. Push the mat away. If you wish, bend the right knee, lower leg hangs, and then you spiral open and try to look underneath your right arm. Again, it's a choice. You don't have to add the rotation. If you prefer to do a two-legged down dog, that's always your option. And now straighten the leg, derotate the hips, lower the right foot back to the mat. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the knees. Push back into extended child. Extended child, a calming pose. You can always get yourself into that even without a full yoga practice if you need to calm things down a little bit in your day. And then draw the hands underneath the shoulders, lightly tuck the chin in. Let's roll ourselves back up into seated diamond. And then come back up to kneeling. And now left leg forward. As many steps as you need to so that you feel a stretch in the front of the right hip. So hands muscle, block, or mat, upper back flat, sternum forward. Inhale and exhale, rise up. Shoulders relaxed, gaze straight ahead or up. Nice work. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands sweep forward, muscle or mat. If you wish, dig the right toes under, right knee off the mat. Reach through the heels, squeeze the hips together. Inhale and exhale back into our warrior one. Growing arms of choice. Gently squeezing the hips together, engaging the glutes. They're part of our core. Hands come to heart center. Go ahead and bow forward, muscle then mat. Preparing for one-legged down dog. Inhale and exhale. Left leg sweeps up and back. Point the toes, open up the hips, push the mat away with our big hands, our strong arms. If you wish, bend the left knee, spiral open, look underneath the left arm. Again, a choice. A gravity-assisted stretch. Now let's straighten the left leg, derotate the hips, lower the left foot to the mat. Inhale up on the toes, exhale, lower the heels. Let's walk the dog one more time. Good job. Inhale up on the toes, exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Top of the feet flat, push back into extended child. You may notice that you're able to get into extended child a little easier, maybe a little deeper after we've done those back side of the body stretches. And then draw the hands underneath the shoulders, lightly tuck the chin in. Let's roll ourselves up, returning to seated diamond. Good job. Let's go ahead and bow forward, dig the toes in, and let's roll back and balance in low chair. So we can keep our hands connected to the mat. We can bring them to our thighs. Over time, we have our shoulders and hips in the same plane and our knees point straight ahead. Let's gently brace at heart center. It's okay for the ankles to wiggle around. Good. Stretching out the bottoms of our feet, the soles, the arches. Inhale and exhale, drive up to standing, and then lower the heels to our mat. Great job. Let's come into the center of our mat. Face in the front. We're going to go right into tree. So feel free to go to a wall if you'd like. Gently brace, find your gazing point. So something you can stare at to keep your focus. And let's put the weight heavy in our left leg as we get our right big toe kickstand out. We can stay here or bring the right foot up. So heel above or below the knee, not right on it. Try to have the pelvis level. And over time, the right knee points to our right wall. Growing our branches, arms of choice. Feel free to be asymmetrical. Get creative. Just move slowly. It will help you stay balanced. Great job. Hands to heart center. And let's release the right foot. Return it to the mat. Wiggle the legs out. Gently brace. Find your gazing point. Get your left big toe kickstand out. And then stay low or grow your trunk. Push the foot into the leg into the foot, pelvis level again. Branches of choice. Shoulders relaxed. Great job. Hands return to heart center. And let's go ahead and release the left foot. From here, going right into triangle. So bend the knees, step or jump wide. And we're going to turn the right foot out 90 degrees and the left foot in 20. So the heel of the right foot in line with the arch of the left, and then we want to level the pelvis off. So don't dip the front hip. Arms go up and shoulders relax. We're going to slide the ribs to our right, push the left hip out, and then we're going to cartwheel over into our triangle. So shoulders and hips ideally in the same plane like we're against a wall. So try not to bring the chest forward and the behind back. So again, get up against the wall. If you wish, gaze towards your extended hand. Relax the mouth, the eyes. And then bring the gaze back front. Reach the top arm for the side wall. And ragdoll. Just let it hang. Nice. And then top arm extends. Inhale and exhale, drive through the back foot. Arms up or down as we change sides. So left foot out 90, right foot in 20. Square the hips off. Slide the ribs to the left. Push the right hip out and then cartwheel over when you're ready. Again, relax the shoulder. If you choose, gaze up towards the extended hand. Continue to breathe slow and steady. And then return the gaze front. Reach the top arm for the side wall. Ragdoll. Top arm extends. Inhale and exhale, drive to the back foot to come up. Let's take the arms down as we change sides again. So right foot out 90, left foot in 20. Level the pelvis off. Relax the shoulders. Let's go ahead and slide the ribs to the right again. Push the left hip out, cartwheel over. If you wish, gaze over the extended arm. Again, shoulders and hips ideally in the same plane. And now bring the head center. And now let's look towards our right foot. Keep the left shoulder back. Good. Return the head center. Inhale. And exhale, drive through the back leg to come up. Arms up or down as we change sides once more for triangle to our left. So left foot out 90, right foot in 20. Pelvis level, hips level. Slide the ribs out. Cartwheel over. Relax the top shoulder. If you choose, gaze up towards the extended hand. Remember, everything's a choice. So do what's right for you today. And then bring the gaze center. And now look towards the left foot, keeping the right shoulder back. And then bring the gaze back, center. Inhale. And exhale, drive through the back foot to come up. Both feet point straight ahead. Bend the knees, step or jump the feet back together. From here, going right into chair. So feet hip distance apart. Gently brace at heart center. Inhale. And exhale, sit back into chair. So hips go back. If we look down, we can see our toes. If our knees cover our toes, we have too much weight forward. I'd like you to shift it back. Neutral spine, so make sure we don't overarch the low back. So our low belly is snug and firm, supporting. We can grow arms of choice or keep them right at heart center. Good. Strong chair. Good. Inhale and exhale to rise. So staying with the feet hip distance apart, or if you'd like to narrow your base, bring the big toes and the knees together. Make it more challenging if you want it, if you need it. Gently brace, inhale, and exhale, sit back into chair. Growing arms of choice. Shoulders relax. Again, low belly snug. Support the low back, the pelvis. Hands to heart center, inhale, and exhale to rise. From here, going into side angle. Bend the knees, step or jump wide. So a little wider than our triangle. So right foot out 90, left foot in 20. Thighs are hugged. So hug the bones. Bend the right knee up to 90 degrees and then windmill over. Hand on the thigh or forearm on the thigh. Head in line with the spine. Try not to bring it down or pull it back up. So think about where you're at. Lift the arch of the left foot to make sure you're not rolled in. And then grow your arm of choice. So looking for that straight line over time. Over time, the right knee is right above the right ankle. Shoulders and hips are in the same plane. And now let's keep our legs still. Inhale and exhale, reverse our warrior. Gaze can be to the side wall or up towards the hand. Try to relax the shoulders and the mouth and the eyes a little more. Good job. Inhale and exhale, side angle, back up and over. Growing left arm, position of choice, head in line with the spine. Nice. Inhale and exhale, drive through the back leg to come up. Arms coming down as we change sides. So left foot out 90, right foot in 20. Hug the thigh bones. Relax the shoulders, bending our left knee up to 90 degrees. And then again, hand or forearm comes to the thigh, avoid the joint itself. So let's stay off our knee. Growing the top arm, position of choice. Keeping the arch of the right foot lifted as best we can. Good. Inhale and exhale, reverse the warrior. Legs stay still. Shoulders relaxed. Gaze soft. Inhale and exhale, back up and over. Side angle. Good. Inhale and exhale. Drive through the back foot to come up. Nice work. Both feet point straight ahead. Bend the knees, step or jump the feet back together. And then from here, we're going to go into our Hindu squat. So turn the feet out, both feet. Gently brace at heart center. And then we're going to drop down. So we're going to try to get our hips below our knees. We want the heels to stay down. If they pop up, spread the legs a little wider. Elbows go to the inside of our thighs to keep the knees from buckling in. So we're trying to see how close we can get our bottom to our mat. So a hip opener. Keep breathing. Good. Inhale and exhale, drive up to standing. Nice job. Step or jump the feet back together. And we're going to go right into dancer's pose. So gently brace at heart center. Make the weight heavy in our left leg. Our right leg comes up. If this is a challenge, I invite you to stay here. Remember, you can touch and go. If you need more, drop the hand. Grab the foot outside or in step over time. Draw the knees close. As always, push the floor away. Let's get tall. Staying here, kick into it. Kicking the foot into the hand, resisting with the hand. Remember, it's okay to wiggle around. Good. Inhale and exhale to exit. Nice job. Changing sides. Gently brace. Find your gazing point. Weight heavy in the right leg. Left leg up. Again, touch and go. If you want more, drop the hand. If you want more, grab the foot outside or in step. Draw the knees close. Push the floor away. And if you choose, kick into it. Lord of the dance. Nice. Inhale and exhale to exit. We'll do Hindu squat one more time. So toes turned out, heels stay connected to our mat. Gently brace. And when you're ready, drop down as far as you can comfortably. So reminding ourselves that even if things are easy for us, certain postures or poses, we still get something out of it by doing them. If we're good doing them, we might not be quite so good at it. So again, practicing the things we are good at that are easy for us, as well as the things that are challenging. So finding that sweet spot. Inhale and exhale, drive up to standing. Wonderful. Feet turned in, step or jump the feet back together. And we're going to return to our mat. So let's come to the short edge of our mat, preparing to lower. Feet staggered or parallel. Let's rise up and balance on the balls of our feet again. Arms counterbalance. And then we're going to slide down that imaginary wall into our low chair. Hands to heart center. Good. Still stretching out the arches of our feet here, working on our balance. And then go ahead and bow forward. Step, jump, or walk back into your plank. Big hands again. Upper back flat. Try not to round. Inhale and exhale, down dog. So hips up and back. It's okay to move the hands to the feet. Let's press our chest to our thighs and press the front of our thighs to the back of them, really strong. If you wish, pick up your right foot, place it behind the left ankle as we press our chest towards our left thigh just a little bit more. And then uncross. If you wish, left foot behind the right. Press our chest towards our right thigh a little stronger. Good. Uncross the ankles. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Top of the feet flat. Let's go right back into extended child with or without our block. Let's keep the arms long overhead, lightly tuck the chin in, round ourselves up through cat. When the shoulders get over the wrist, return to a neutral spine. And then let's go ahead and walk the hands into the knees. And then roll over to the right hip, swing the legs around in front. We're going to prepare to lower. Feel free to have your block close by if you like to use it for your head. Stretch strap. If you have one, a yoga strap, or remember a towel works just as well. And then when you're ready, let's roll down one vertebra at a time, controlling our descent. Once we get all the way down, step the feet in, and then let's go ahead and circle the knees around into our chest. One hand on each knee. Let the legs relax, and then let's just rock through that tailbone area. And the hands create the rocking motion. Let's do one more. And then open up to happy baby. Roll through the head, neck, and shoulder. Grab the arches of the feet or the big toes. Let the knees fall outside our ribs and the soles of our feet like they're trying to walk on the ceiling here. So gravity-assisted stretch, a hip opener. Remember, the block can go underneath your head as a pillow. If it's uncomfortable for you to have your head down or your chin is jutting up to the ceiling, so create some length and protect it. Use the block if you want it, if you need it. And then release the feet one at a time, returning them to the mat. Feet about hip distance apart. We're going to do a couple of bridge rolls. Arms are by our sides. Inhale and exhale, pelvic tilt. And then we're going to peel the spine away from our mat, one vertebra at a time. So the weight goes heavy in our feet and our legs and our glutes, not in our throat and neck. Inhale, and then exhale, roll down like you're melting to the mat. Hollow out the low belly. The tailbone touches last, and then return to a neutral spine. Inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt. Tip, peel, and curl, roll up. Imagine that you're aiming your knees over your toes. Inhale, and exhale, roll down. Again, hollow out the low belly. Tailbone touches last. Return to a neutral spine. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt. And then slowly roll up. Arms stay relaxed. Inhale and exhale, roll down. Again, hollow out the low belly. Tailbone touches last. And return to a neutral spine. Great job. Let's step the feet a little further away from our bodies. And then walk them to the outside edges of our mat, preparing for a reclined twist. So arms go out to T. And then we let the knees fall to our right side as far as they comfortably can today. Keeping both shoulders down and square. If by chance you need a little more intensity, you're going to pick up the right foot and place the heel above and to the outside of our left knee and thigh area. So we're going to try to take all of our breath into our left lung. If you want, you can look over your shoulder. So easy recline twist. And then return the head center, uncross the leg if you've crossed it, and then bring everything back up center. Feet go to the outside edges of our mat. Pick up the hips, set them down again, and now let the knees slowly fall to our left. Again, only as far as they comfortably can, so don't force. If you need more, pick up the left foot, place the heel above and to the outside of your right thigh and knee area. If you want, you can look over your shoulder and try to take all the breath into the right lung. One more breath here. And let's bring the head center. Uncross the ankle if it's crossed. Inhale. And exhale, knees come center. Pick up the hips, set them down, circle the knees around into the chest. One hand on each knee and just rock side to side across your low back. Massage it on your mat. And then release. Let the feet return to the mat one at a time. Finding our stretch strap, we're going to place it around the ball of our right foot and then extend the leg up towards the ceiling. So we want to feel a gentle stretch in our leg. It may be further away from our body depending upon how much tightness we have. Hands can be high or low. Again, a gentle, pleasant stretch. Eyes open or closed. And now let's release the tension, give some back. Inhale. And exhale, put the tension back on. Toes to the nose, heel to the ceiling. And then release the tension slightly. Great job. Both ends of the strap in the left hand, right arm out to our side. Put a nice stretch on the right leg, flex the foot, and then roll over to the left hip. Bring the right leg across the body. Reach through the heel. Breathing into the tight spots. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Everything comes center. Release the strap. Slowly lower the right leg back to your mat. Once it gets there, wiggle it out. Adjust if you need to. And then step the right foot in. When we're ready, stretch strap around the ball of the left foot. So right below the base of the toes. Again, hands high or low. A gentle stretch. Breathing into it. And then release the tension, give a little back. And when you're ready, put it back on, put the stretch back on. Pleasant, gentle stretch. And then release the tension slightly. Both ends of the strap in the right hand. Left arm out to our side, T position. Put a nice stretch on the left leg. Flex the foot. Roll over to the right hip as you bring the leg across your body. Reach through the heel. Stretching out the back, the side of the leg, the hip, lower leg, the peroneals. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Everything comes center. Release the strap, place it off to the side, and then slowly lower the left leg back to our mat. Once it gets there, let it relax and then wiggle it out. And now let's go ahead and find our way into our relaxation posture. Legs can be extended, knees bent, or knees even falling in to support each other. You can do reclined cobbler. Lots of options. So just find your way into the position you want to be in. And then wiggle into the mat and your floor a little more. And then try to let everything relax just a little more, like you're sinking into your mat. As we relax the abdomen even more, we're going to return all of our thoughts to that slow belly breathing. Lengthening each inhale and exhale just a little more. Take one more slow belly breath together, please. And then bring the soles of the feet together and the palms of the hands together. Rub them back and forth like you're starting a fire. And then releasing. Cup the hands over the eyes. Circle the knees around into the chest. Open the eyes and bring the hands to the knees. We can roll to the right to come up to seated or roll like a ball on the third rock coming all the way up. So just rock and roll if you want. Returning to our easy seated pose. Bringing our hands to heart center. And if you wish, join me in saying Namaste. So thank you for sharing your time with me. And remember to get your smiley face out and keep it on as much as you can. Thank you.